Welcome back. It is 20 till 7 on your Friday morning. Click it or ticket. That's the slogan behind the law in Ohio, but drivers have to be pulled over for something else first. But this week, Ohio Governor Mike DeWine called on lawmakers to change those rules so that an officer could pull you over for not wearing a seatbelt. There's been some mixed reaction to this so far. So we're getting attorney Dave Betras' take here. He's here for Legally Speaking, as always. Good to see us.
Good to see you. Good to be here. Everyone's a little chilly out there this morning.
It is, yeah.
I got in my car. I was like, hey, it's colder than I thought, Melena.
I know. I forgot my winter coat yesterday.
Okay, anyhow.
I did not make that mistake today.
Anyhow, a seatbelt violation in Ohio is considered a secondary offense, meaning they have to pull you over for something, and if they come up and they see you don't have your seatbelt on, they can give you a ticket. Now, what a lot of people do is when they get pulled over, they take their seatbelt off, right? And he says, officer, but I have my seatbelt on. You in front of the judge, it's not going to work too good. Now, let's start off how this goes in sequence. The Fourth Amendment to the United States Constitution, the general rule is you need a search warrant for persons, places, effects, things, everything. The Supreme Court of the United States has carved out exceptions to the Fourth Amendment. One of them is you have less constitutional protection in your car than you do in your home.
Okay.
As a general rule, if the police want to search your home, they're going to need a warrant because your home is your castle. If, however, you're driving down the street and you commit a violation, traffic violation, cross the line, blow a red light, speed, that gives police a reasonable, articulable suspicion to pull you over. Now, what happens when they pull you over? First of all, pull over right away. It aggravates them when you do.
Yes.
Pull over right away, and I tell people, keep your hands 10 at 2. Okay, and because that's the most dangerous time for a police officer, because they don't know if someone just hijacked your car or if it's actually Steve Vesey behind the car. When they come up, they're going to ask for 3 things. They're going to ask for your driver's license, registration, and insurance. Now, what I do is, even though I have my insurance on my phone, okay, I make a paper copy of my insurance and my registration. I keep it in my visor, okay, because believe it or not, I speed a lot. I'm always late for court. So I keep my driver's license, I keep my registration and my insurance in my visor. And then when the officer says, can I see your driver's license? I always say to him, officer, I'm going to reach in my pocket and get it. Is that okay? Yes. I reach in, I give him my driver's license. Now, if he asks you to get out of the car, what do you have to do? You
have to get out of the car.
If you don't get out of the car, they're going to drag you out of the car. People think, oh, I'm going to, the time to exercise your constitutional rights is not on the side of the road with a police officer and a badge, and they're called law enforcement for a reason. That's all you have to do at a traffic stop. Where are you going? Officer, I choose to remain silent. Where are you coming from? Officer, I choose to remain silent. Were you drinking tonight? Officer, I choose to remain silent. Do you know why I pulled you over? No, officer, I don't. You'd be surprised how many people tell him. This is how anything you say can't.
I was going 17 miles an hour above the speed limit. That's why you did.
Yeah, that's why you did. He'll tell you it. Be courteous to them. Be nice, and then just roll with it. But you do not have to answer any questions. You don't have to tell them where you're going. You don't have to tell them where you're coming from. You have to give them your driver's license and registration. They ask you to get out of the car. Get out of the car. Don't get out of the car before they ask you to get out of the car. It makes them very nervous.
So what is the big pushback then behind wanting the governor wanting to be able to pull people over for seatbelts as not a secondary violation, to be able to pull them over?
You want the honest answer or the really honest answer?
That's why you're here, right?
No, you want the honest answer or the really honest answer?
Okay, well, let's hear it.
It just gives cops another reason to pull you over and crack down on crime. You see, they get a lot of crime by pulling people over. Someone doesn't look right, or someone maybe, they just don't like how they, I hate to say it, they'll follow them until they commit a traffic violation. Then they pull them over. And then if a police officer asks you to search the car, if he had probable cause to search your car, he wouldn't have to ask if he could search your car. So if a police officer says, I had a client the other day come in my office, he had drugs in his car, and the police officer said, can I search your car? And he goes, yeah. I go, why? He goes, well, I thought if I told him the truth, he wouldn't search it. I go, no, he was asking to search your car because he didn't have probable cause to search your car. Okay? So, and if you are carrying a weapon. Now, Ohio's law now is you do not need a CCW. You are allowed to carry a firearm in your car, not a long gun, a firearm, a pistol.
Handgun, yeah.
Handgun. Now, if the police officer asks you, do you have a handgun in your car? You're not allowed to lie, okay? You're not allowed to say, no, I don't, if you do. You could say, I'm choosing not to answer that question.
Okay.
Okay? That you can get away with. But if you lie, that can get you in trouble. Because lying to the police, to the FBI, to any law enforcement, lying to them, they're allowed to lie to you all they want. They could tell you all kinds of lies to get you to talk.
Yeah.
That's okay. But if you lie to them,
bad.
It's bad.
All right, there you go.
And I brought the goodies.
He did. We're well taken care of, as always.
From
There's
the
beauty
landmark,
shots.
my man Ralph. Look at that cinnamon roll. Oh, I really went 0 for 4 today. Timmy's off, so that's why
Yeah,
the chocolatey
that's
clear
okay.
is still there.
Rafe still does a great job.
Yeah.